Every great story begins with a small act of kindness, and this one begins with a boy who walked barefoot. His name was Irfan. He lived in a tiny village with his mother, who sold vegetables by the roadside. Life was not easy. Every coin was earned through sweat and sacrifice. Each morning, Irfan would help his mother push her heavy wooden cart down the narrow, uneven streets before heading to school. His feet were cracked and bruised from walking barefoot, but he never complained. He knew his mother couldn't afford shoes, and he didn't want to burden her with another worry. At school, Irfan sat quietly at the back. He was shy but brilliant. Some classmates mocked his torn clothes and bare feet, but one boy, Rizwan, noticed something different. He saw Irfan's kindness, his respect for teachers, his quiet strength. One winter morning, when the cold winds cut through the air, Irfan woke up to find something outside his doorstep, a small box wrapped in old newspaper. He opened it slowly and his eyes widened. Inside was a pair of shoes. Slightly used but clean and polished, Irfan couldn't believe it. His heart filled with joy and confusion. Who could have done this? He wondered. His mother wiped her tears and whispered, "Some hearts speak only through kindness." That day, Irfan walked to school proudly, his feet finally warm, his steps lighter, his smile brighter. He didn't know who gave him the shoes, but he never forgot the feeling. Time moved on. Irfan grew up. Life took him to the city, where he worked as a helper in a shoe factory. Day and night he watched designers create new styles for rich people, expensive shoes that most could never afford. And one night, while working late, he looked down at his own shoes, worn, dusty, and thought about that box from his childhood. That single memory, that anonymous act of kindness, became his purpose. Irfan saved every bit of money he could. He studied, practiced, and slowly started crafting his own designs. He made simple, durable shoes that could withstand rough roads, shoes for children who walked barefoot, just like he once did. He began by making a few pairs and distributing them for free in poor neighborhoods. Word spread fast. People began calling him the shoemaker with a golden heart. Soon, local donors started helping him. Together, they launched a small project called Shoes of Kindness. Every weekend, Irfan and his volunteers visited villages, schools, and orphanages, handing out free shoes to children. He made sure each pair had a small message inside that read, "For the one who once walked barefoot, may your journey be lighter." Years later, during one of these charity events, a familiar face appeared in the crowd. It was Rizwan, the classmate from school. His eyes shimmered as he said, "Irfan, do you still remember that winter morning?" Irfan froze, realizing the truth. It was Rizwan who had left those shoes at his doorstep years ago. The two men hugged, tears streaming down their faces. "I just wanted you to feel warm," Rizwan whispered. Irfan smiled. "You did more than that, my friend. You lit a fire in my soul." From that day forward, Irfan dedicated his life to spreading kindness, one pair of shoes at a time. His story spread across social media, inspiring people worldwide to give without expecting anything in return. He became proof that you don't have to be rich to be generous, just willing to care. Sometimes, a simple act, a gift, a smile, a gesture, can echo for decades. The shoes that once protected one boy's feet went on to protect thousands. And that is the power of compassion, gratitude, and kindness. So remember, whatever you do, do it with kindness. You never know how far that kindness might walk. And if this story inspired you, show some love and subscribe to Tales by Tania, where every story reminds you that compassion is the most beautiful form of strength.